A barrister who became prominent defending Melbourne Gangland figures has been dropped as a prosecution witness against a former detective. Lawyers told the Melbourne Magistrates Court there are genuine concerns for Nicola Gobbo's safety. Her evidence against former Victorian Drug Squad detective Paul Dale will now be excluded. Dale has been committed to stand trial on charges of giving false or misleading evidence to the Australian Crime Commission. Hamish Fitzsimmons reports.
Former Drug Squad detective Paul Dale faces 12 charges of giving false or misleading evidence to the Australian Crime Commission about his relationship with murdered Gangland figure Carl Williams. This morning, the Melbourne Magistrates Court lifted a suppression order, revealing that former barrister Nicola Gobbo will be excused from giving evidence against Paul Dale because of a concern for her safety. The court was told her lawyer was sent a sympathy card that said, "Tell your client she's dead. Dogs die dead." Ms Gobbo made her name defending difficult criminal cases. She'd previously had her identity in these proceedings suppressed. In 2008, she wore a listening device to secretly record a conversation with Paul Dale. That will still be used as evidence against him, but Ms Gobbo's statement will now be dropped. Earlier this month, counsel for the Australian Crime Commission told the Melbourne Magistrates Court, "People who assist authorities in endeavouring to prosecute Paul Dale have a pretty poor life expectancy. 2 of them have been murdered." Late last year, Ms Gobbo settled a damages case she'd brought against the Victoria Police. She'd claimed she hadn't been adequately protected nor appropriately compensated for agreeing to give evidence in another case. She told the ABC about the toll it had taken.
My health has deteriorated as a result of constant stress and uncertainty. I remain in fear for my life since agreeing to give evidence for Victoria Police.
With the lifting of suppression orders, it can also be reported that Carl Williams' father, George Williams, testified his son paid Paul Dale for police information, and that Carl Williams also had access to an internal police report on informer Terence Hodson, who was later shot dead with his wife in 2004. George Williams also alleged Ms Gobbo passed on messages for the drug boss to call Detective Dale on at least 10 occasions. Dale has pleaded not guilty and will appear in court again in February. Hamish Fitzsimmons, Lateline.